Hello.
Hi Facebook, and hi YouTube. Adam and I are here.
We are back
Live.
This is a very special live. Not only are we doing concurrent, which means at the same time.
Okay, there we go.
Facebook and YouTube. So if we're not looking at the screen exactly, that's why. But we've decided in a lot of these, we've had lots of requests to show people where Spotlight.
I think we should have people guess where we are.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be fun? So if you have a guess for where we are, and we will show you and tell you later, but if you have a guess, let us know. So, and also Adam will be watching comments on YouTube and I'll be watching comments on Facebook. So we are going to try to answer everybody's comments.
Yes, we already have Nam from Vietnam sends us his love or her love. I don't know, but right back to you.
Oh, here we are. Oh, Facebook doesn't have any comments yet. Come on, Facebook. Give us some comments. Tell us where you're from. Tell us your name. Tell us your favorite Spotlight program that you have listened to lately.
Diesel, we can speak slower. Sometimes when we get all the technology set up, we get a little excited.
And yes, we're very excited.
We talk.
Thank you, Diesel, for the reminder. We will definitely speak slower.
Yes.
Maybe not exact Spotlight speed. But
hello, Juan Paulo from Yakima, Washington.
Oh.
Hello.
Cool. And we have Nguyen saying hi from Vietnam. So hi to Vietnam again. So what shall we talk about?
If you have questions, please ask them. But I had a question that is really just about me. Because I have not shaved, I'm not going to ask you whether I should keep the beard or not. But I was thinking about beards, because beards, for some reason, mean different things in different places of the world. Sometimes they mean you're old and full of wisdom, like me.
Or full of yourself.
Other
like
times,
Adam.
Yes. Other times they have religious or cultural significance. Some religions, you grow a beard when you grow older and you don't. So I was just curious if people out there had strong feelings about beards, because people feel, I'm sure even you feel strongly.
I feel strongly about a lot of things.
So how do you feel about beards?
Well, usually I think I'm not a huge fan of beards, but I think that some men look very good.
Thank you.
Beards.
Thank you very much.
I didn't say you, Adam. But I do think some people just look better in beards than other people.
Do you like a big bushy beard or a...
Well, again, that is something I have to say looks better on some people and not on others.
Very tactful.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, let's pause. I'm going to say hello to Brazil. We have someone from Ecuador, Diesel from Russia. Hello. Dominican Republic, Joel Thomas. Hello, Joel Thomas, watching on YouTube.
Yeah. I have Nguyen. This week we talk about helping angry babies. And I actually wrote that program. I have, well, at that time, my son was younger. He was a toddler. And he definitely had some tantrums. So that was why I wrote that program. Okay, so Nguyen, it would be Hai Yen. I'm sorry. I've been reading that name wrong. I know better than that. We have hello from Pakistan, and I live in Malaysia. Oh, that's very interesting. We have Nyo from Vietnam, who says hello. And Hai Yen says I'm sorry, I can't see the picture. I don't like beer. So about beer. Your alcohol program. Yeah, that's right. Oh, and we have Musa from Mali, and the Facebook comments are going so fast now. Just like I said that, so fast.
Yes. Well, we
did anyone guess where we are? Maybe you can tell from the walls.
Do you hear any birds chirping?
We've got one that says, "I like your bald head, guy."
Yes. Thank you.
See? Bald
head,
but beard. I love it.
I actually have the beard because I was just too lazy.
Just transferred?
Yeah. Just gravity just took all the hair off my head onto my face.
Straight to the chin.
Straight to the chin. Yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, Juan Paulo wishes to have a better beard. Hello.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I'm getting a lot of
sometimes.
Little white hairs. I won't get too close to the camera, but you can see.
Thank you. You going gray?
Yeah.
What are you, like 50 now?
No.
Oh, you may also hear our little guest, my daughter.
Yeah.
So she has made an appearance on this live broadcast before.
Yeah.
So if you hear a baby, we are
not that little of a baby.
No, she's not a baby.
We are not neglecting an infant under this table.
She is no. Oh, actually, Dot10 has a great question. It says, "Are you a couple?" Okay, and also Hai Vu says you should shave your beard.
Okay, I will. I don't feel that
just
strongly.
Just because you said.
I don't feel that strongly.
Are we a couple? No. We're
a couple of friends.
Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Yeah. We both work at the same place and we both live in the same area. Excuse me one second.
So Liz has her family. I have my family. We work together. We work well together. But we are not a couple. No, we actually went to high school together. We may have mentioned that in previous programs. Liz, and she can emphasize this as much as she wants, is a couple years younger than me. So
I am. See, no grace. No grace.
Overlap. Oh, maybe your daughter wants to help you.
Yeah.
Yes, her English is
it's
growing.
Not easy to understand. Yeah. Yeah, she is almost 3. So
yes. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Wow, we got more from Brazil. Lot from Vietnam. We've got a lot of YouTube.
Okay, we have another question from Tajamal Zaman. It says, "Are you Liz and Colin? I love your voice." Well, actually, yes, I am Liz.
Yes.
But this is Adam. So
yes, you can on the Spotlight Facebook page. There is a video of Colin. I believe it's still up. On a recent trip, so you can see Colin and Katie
and Bruce
and
me and you. Mm-hmm. We all did videos.
Yep. So many of the voices, not all of the voices, you can kind of see what the pictures look like. And
if they look like how you expect.
I don't know if it's been done, but I think some of the biographies on the website are being updated.
Yeah.
They might be up. We're not in charge of updating them. So
someday we'll get updated.
The person knows who he is, who has to do that.
So we're gonna says, "Is there a kid in your room?"
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there is.
Yes, she says yes.
Yes.
All right, so maybe we should show people where we are. Nobody's guessed.
Nobody's guessed.
Nobody's even tried to guess. Maybe Hai Vu is saying that sounds like there's a daycare.
Yeah.
You know, where
we could be in a daycare.
Kids come during the day to be watched.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. When somebody said maybe your daughter could help with Spotlight, there have been a couple times when my kids have been in Spotlight.
Yeah.
In that Angry Babies program, helping angry babies, I recorded my son saying no, throwing a tantrum. He was just playing though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Kiet Nguyen. Where are you now? What time is this? It's actually our mid-morning. Yes. So it's 11:12 a.m.
Yep.
So and here's a very nice Hayen says, "I love your voice, Adam."
Well, thank you.
Nice.
It is something that when you put your voice out and your face out into the world, you open yourself up to
comments.
But the Spotlight community is one of the nicest, social media communities there is. Yeah. So I appreciate that.
Somebody asked if we were in Spain, and yes, we were in Spain recently. And we made a few videos about that, and you can find them on our Facebook page by typing in #Spotlight in Spain, and you should be able to see all of those. And on YouTube, you can look in our playlist called Travels. So if you want to see those videos, we went to Gibraltar, we went to Madrid, we went to restaurants and parks. And so those are really fun to watch. And we had a lot of fun making them as well.
Well, we've gotten a lot of requests that we come to Vietnam, but yes. I am curious if you could go anywhere. You can answer that. But I'm asking YouTube and Facebook, where would you want to travel if you could travel?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many places.
There really are. Okay.
All right, let's show where we are.
Are we going to do this through YouTube and Facebook, or are we going to be able to?
Well, I think we have to.
So let's try. We are going to give a brief tour.
It's a very small room.
It's a very small room. So a lot of times when you listen to a Spotlight program, you might hear and you might think, oh, they're all in a room together. They're all just talking, you know, making the program about these subjects. That's what we hope to achieve. And we have excellent producers who help us with that. But that's not how things start.
Right. So we have people in the UK, in New Zealand, in the northern United States. In the southern United States, all working together to make programs. So, all right, Adam's going to take Facebook around first.
Yep, and then we'll come back to YouTube.
So, hi, Facebook. And he's going to show this room. It's a very small room. So we have all of these people record in separate places. On Facebook, you can see right now where we sit to record. And yeah, so we sit there and we record together.
There is a little room out here.
There's a control room. And yeah, so Facebook, hi. Don't worry, YouTube. We're coming for you too. All right, that's a good little tour.
All right, so that's the entirety of it. You get that camera set back where it needs to be.
Let's make this back where it goes. All right, and now here comes YouTube.
This one will not be able to go as far.
Yep.
All right, Freya, stay out of the shot.
All right, here we go.
All right, so how am I doing?
Good. Oh, you have plenty of cords. All right, so YouTube, now you can see where we sit, and you can see there's bags on the floor for my daughter to play with. There's a lot bigger space. So we sit at that computer and we record into our audio software. And then you can show the control room though. And there's the control room. We often record just alone, but sometimes people are in here recording.
Yep. A lot of soundproof panels and
Suleiman asks, aren't you planning a trip to Africa? And actually, I don't, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we are planning one soon. We don't have as many listeners in Africa, I think. We do have some listeners there, but not as many as say in Ecuador or Vietnam or other places. So
Japan, a lot more listeners from Japan have come up recently.
You know, that is one. I have never been anywhere in Africa. I have traveled a lot of places in the world, but I have never been to anywhere in Africa.
Yeah.
When we were in Gibraltar, I saw Africa. That's the closest I've ever gotten, being in Gibraltar, where you're 8 miles away from Africa. We've got Jose saying hello from Colombia.
Hello.
Hello. And An says, is it your office? And nope, this is our studio where we record programs. And we both work like in this building and in this city, but basically we only come here when we need to record.
And so Liz will record part of a script. I'll record part of a script. Different other people, even
Colin, Katie,
will record part of a script, and then we send all those files to our producer, who adds music, sound effects, makes sure that sometimes we have to do multiple takes, make sure it all sounds great.
And many of you have probably heard our main producer's name, and that is Michio Ozaki. And I am very thankful for him and all of the
much love
ways that he makes the videos that go on YouTube that people follow along with the words.
Right.
So that is a really big part of Spotlight that he does. And also Bruce is one of our other producers. And he doesn't produce as many, but he definitely works hard.
Yeah.
We have, Suleiman says again, I'm a listener from Burkina in Africa since 8 months. You're great.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, wow. That is so great. 8 months.
Yep.
That's a long time.
So I am excited to tell people about, they may have heard about kind of the Spotlight Summer Series.
Oh,
I think that would be great to give people a heads up.
Okay. So do you want me to explain that?
Sure.
Okay. So I schedule all of our programs for Spotlight, and in the summer, our summer, of course, it's not summer everywhere in the world, right? But during our summer, we take a small break from producing programs every week because, of course, we have 2 new programs that come out every week, which is a lot of work with people all around the world participating and putting them together, writing them. So we take a break during the summer. And during that time, I pick 5 programs that go together in some way. And it could be they are all about amazing women leaders,
right,
or they are all about intense sports.
Yep.
And then we make videos for those, and we make special graphics, and through the summer you can hear those weeks. There's 12 weeks, and every week has a different focus. And hopefully it's something that you can listen to and practice again, or it's a program that you haven't heard before or that you don't mind hearing again. So
I think it's exciting just to be able to say, okay, I'm going to focus on this. You might have a week that you're like, well, I'm not as interested in this subject, but on the plus side, you might have a week that you're like, wow, I'm really excited about these subjects.
Yeah. So there is a great idiom that Adam just used. If you heard him, he said, on the plus side. So that is it's kind of an easy one, but if you don't know what that means, you can imagine thinking about a situation or event and making a list of all of the good things or positives or pluses that could happen and all of the negatives or bad things that could happen on the other side of the list.
Right.
And so what you could do is write on the plus side is a good thing.
There's a good thing.
So a good thing that you can, that you can say about a thing.
Because most things have a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think all things do, maybe.
So we have a question from Jolie Rose asking if we're volunteers or if this is our job. That's a common question.
That's a good question.
This is part of both our works.
Yes.
Work.
Yep. Work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't put in full-time work on this, but we put in a lot of work on this.
Oh, Nawraz Muhammad says, you didn't read my comment. I'm sorry, Nawraz. Will you write it again? It's really difficult to follow these because they go so fast.
It was not intentional. We love each and every one of you.
I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can look at all of the comments on here. Leon Tuan says, from Vietnam with love. I have been listening to Spotlight absolutely 5 years. Thank you so much for your effort to give us valuable source of learning English. I'm looking forward to your future works. Thank you so much. I love hearing that. And if you have any ideas for programs or anything, feel free to suggest
We are kind of in a season of thinking about the project, thinking about what's next, and trying to, but we want it to give you what you need. We don't want to just do stuff just to do stuff if you don't want it. So if there's programs or subjects that you think it would be interesting to learn about, let us know. Put them in the comments or shoot us a comment on anything.
Oh, I feel bad that I can't go back to Naura's comment.
All right. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, you'd have to do that.
Okay.
Why don't you guys, admins, respond on each topic frequently? Do you mean on Facebook? I'm going to ask that question from Leha. Do you mean on Facebook, or do you mean on YouTube, or do you mean on the programs? We don't work full-time on the program, and we do our best to respond to everyone, but it is really difficult to respond to everyone all the time. Right. Just because we may not, I usually do I respond to as many things as I can.
Right.
We have QN Kokubi. How do you make program for business English?
Oh.
Well, we do have a few programs about business English. And that we have a whole series about work and being a good employee or being a good boss. And we have just recently played those. So if you look on our website and you search for those, you should be able to find them. And then let's see. Van Nam says, I hope you answer my question, how to make myself have motivation when learning English and have habits about speaking skills every day. That is something I also struggle with. I speak a little bit of Spanish, and I wish that I had more motivation to study every day. And we do try to make it really easy to do, for example, the word of the day. You can practice your English that way by learning just one new word. Watch that video maybe once or twice. See if you can say the word with the person saying the video. See if you can, repeat the definition or use the word in a sentence below. Below the video. So that's one good way where you can just make a promise to yourself that you are going to just watch 1 minute a day. The word of the day videos are only 1 minute. And that could be one way that you start motivating yourself.
For me, any motivation has to have a goal. So if you're able to travel or sign up to do something where you're going to have to use your English, that's probably the most motivating thing you can find. We've been going for a little while now.
Yeah.
I had a question. I was driving to work today, and I was thinking about what people, because I have assumptions about what this list. When you're learning a new language, what is the most difficult? Reading, writing, speaking, or listening?
I think it's listening.
You think listening? So I want to ask, so what is the hardest? Reading, writing, speaking, or listening?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yeah. Well, maybe that's a good question to end on.
Yeah.
We'll
post it in the comments.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us today.
Please join us again for the next Spotlight Live.
Wow, it's almost like we practiced that.
It's not our first rodeo. Another idiom.
You should explain that idiom. Not my first rodeo.
Not my first rodeo. So a rodeo is a competition where people ride horses and kind of cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Yeah. But even but more crazy than cowboys.
Yes. They ride bulls and it's wild. But if it were your first time doing that, you would get hurt, but when you say
you do get hurt.
You do get hurt. If you say it's not my first rodeo, it means this is not the first time we've done this.
Yeah. Good one.
All right. Thank you for all the love.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll join you again in about a month, and we really enjoy these, and have a great day.
Yeah. Bye. Now we have to turn this off.